Hey everyone, it's Apanda. If you are new to the channel or one of my returning little pandas, welcome to the very first part of The Working Girl. So if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Amanda, aka Apanda. I do all Sims related content and hopefully eventually branching out to other games, but for now it is just all Sims related content. You could say I'm more popular for speed builds and not so popular for challenges, but I do have a few ongoing and some that are currently on hold. So I do have a bunch of content for you to just be entertained from. I know a lot of you have been like waiting for this part, and I definitely did upload this earlier than scheduled. But based on the trailer, I have gotten a lot of great feedback and definitely a lot of likes than I had expected. So I have high hopes for this challenge to really, be really interesting for you guys and really capture your attention, unlike the rest of my videos, which are, I admit, kind of boring. And for the first time, I do have somewhat of a detailed backstory to go along with this challenge. So let's hope I fall through. I mean, not fall through, I go through and stick with the storyline because you know how I am. I'm not even bad. I completely suck with storytelling and just kind of keeping it ongoing with the challenge. I mean, look at my 100 baby. The first part, there was a backstory, and then now the story does not even exist. So I'm hoping that this will be different since it's definitely not that long of a challenge. So, like in a beginning part of any series or challenges, there are going to be announcements. Some are going to be very important and some are not, but this is going to definitely be a lengthy one. But I did want to briefly explain how I will be approaching this series. But if you guys don't want to hear all that, feel free to skip through and jump right into the gameplay. So, first off, this challenge is called the Working Girl, not in a good way. It is going to involve a lot of sexual activities, aka woohoo, which basically means the same thing, but woohoo sounds a little nicer. And this is going to start off with teen prostitution. So if you guys are not at all comfortable with prostitution in general, or you feel very opinionated, I would advise you not to continue watching. It may not be suitable for everyone, but it is a challenge. We are going to have fun with it. And if you feel opinionated and you really need to write something in the comments, feel free to do so. I'm not going to delete it. I'm not going to hold you back. You're free to do whatever you want. Just don't start up some crazy argument in the comments below. But don't say I didn't warn you, because this whole challenge is going to be on that. Alright, so this challenge, by all means, is not created by yours truly, but by a fellow YouTuber I've been talking to here and there, and she is the sweetest girl. Her name is DaisieSims. I will go ahead and leave her information down below, along with the rules that she wrote for this challenge. So when I first learned about this challenge of hers, I've been binge watching her series. It is so good. She has such great backstory, and she really knows how to keep the story going along with each episode. And I'm speechless. I really give her props. She was so creative with this, and just stepping out of that comfort zone, reaching into this very sore and sensitive topic with The Sims. It's unbelievable. I have no words for you, Daisy. I really give you props, but it really inspired me and I couldn't wait to start one up on my channel. So definitely go check out her series on her channel. It is unbelievable. I know I'm like promoting her channel all the way. I really don't care because I'm pretty much falling in love with this challenge. It's just, Alright, last but not least, we have the rules, and we're done. I swear, I promise, we're done. I know this intro was very dreadful, but like I said, there was a lot of important announcements. Oh, alright, so let's jump right into it. Start out with the poor teen, live in a rundown place with 0 simoleons, and attend high school with the goal of earning A's. Excluding making money from prostitution, we are allowed to go dumpster diving and salvaging objects at the junkyard max 3 times a week, but we are not allowed to sell any paintings or books to earn money. You pretty much have to put in a taxi mod, so every time Nikita uses a taxi, she will be charged 14 simoleons, and as she gets older, it will increase. You will register as a professional once you get the first skill level of the Kama Sutra. And you have to be highly acquainted with your clients before you actually get to woohoo with them. And you are allowed to have regular clients, but you can only do them once a day. All right, so that is pretty much it. I'm pretty sure there is more, but I may have forgot to write it down. So if you guys know what's missing, feel free to let me know in the comments as we play along, or I will eventually learn about it. Alright, so let's finally meet our leading lady, our star of this challenge, Nikita Smith. The reason her last name is Smith is basically because she don't know who her parents are. She was automatically assigned with the last name Smith, like, John Doe, John Smith. I think that's where it came from. I don't know. But she definitely don't know who her parents are. She don't know where she's from. She don't know her origins. But the one thing she know is that she has these killer lavender eyes, and she don't even know who she inherited from. Alright, so let's go over her symbology and we'll pretty much jump right into this. So she is a Scorpio. She loves hip hop, loves to eat dim sum. I don't remember putting that, but oh wells. And her favorite color is blue. She is a natural cook. She is good to everybody despite her upbringing, and she's frugal because she knows how to survive by clipping coupons, and she is ambitious. She's going to have to be ambitious in order to, pretty much endure what she has to do to make it enough to go to college and have a better life. Alright, so I don't think I've left anything out, but she pretty much lives in this rundown little apartment in a motel. I mean, can you tell? It's kind of like a motel. You have a lot of rooms, a very small little apartments. So from the trailer, you already seen that Thomas did help her get this apartment. He did all the paperwork, and he was gonna somewhat help her with the rent, but with this unfortunate death, Nikita is left to pretty much survive and pay rent on her own, get food, pay for electricity, so the repo man don't come. But I don't think the rent is too much. I actually don't know how much the rent is. Alright, I do need to adjust the funds very quickly because she is supposed to start out with 0 simoleons. Alright, so I made sure all her moods are pretty okay to start up this first part. We don't have to worry about a lot of stuff. And just kind of jumping right into it. Alright, are you guys excited? I am. Alright, so let's actually go out and maybe hit up a bar for now and see if there's any potential bachelors or clients. And if you guys notice, my town is very little, almost to no detail. This is a custom world. Oh, in case I didn't mention, it is a custom world. It's Alpine City, and I don't know, supposedly it's for, very low running computers like mine. I can't really afford to play in a big city like Bridgeport. It will just lag. And so far, the lag is not too bad right now. Especially with Custom World, they are known to lag sometimes. But so far, it's okay. But yeah, I did turn down all my settings just so for the sake of having an enjoyable, smooth gameplay. Alright, so we will go ahead and visit Bridgeport Sports Zone. I did place in some buildings from other expansion packs because I didn't have anything for whoever built this town. And yeah. But just in case you guys are interested in downloading this town, oh, there comes the stutter. I will leave everything you need to know in the description below, along with the Kama Sutra, the woohoo, and there's just a lot of mod for this challenge. More than I ever had for any other challenge. But because she is a teen, you need all this stuff to make it work. Alright, come on, Nikita. Let's go upstairs and meet some bachelors. As you can see, it is very laggy, and I think I will encounter some glitches along the way. So just FYI, I will get it fixed ASAP. So I did actually put in this little room where we have the stripper pole, the dance floor, and so forth. But it doesn't seem like there is anyone in here. Oh. God dang, mascot. Oh, and just FYI, because this challenge is a little bit more on the adult side, I may cuss here and there. I've been slipping cussing. I've been always trying to refrain from cussing just because, if you're having a regular conversation, oh, what the hell is going on? I'm getting jumped back and forth. But anyways, just, for the sake of having a regular conversation or conversating with people in real life, I try not to cuss because it makes you sound really uneducated. But I don't know what's been going on. I've been slipping up a lot lately. Alright, so Nikita is going to be devastated, because she is still in mourning of Thomas for the next 2 days. And even when it's over, on the back of her head, she is always going to think about Thomas. He is the only guy that ever really truly cared for her. And that's a big deal for her. Alright. As for this, I'm actually going to have to lower down the celebrity level. Just FYI. It doesn't seem like we're going to get any male... Oh, we do. Oh, wait. We have Rudy. I think he's married to the lady upstairs. We have Jamar. And we have Christian. Alright, you know what? I don't know if they're going to come up, but if they're not, we will come down and greet them. Yeah, I think they're a little caught up with their conversation. I'm going to start off with a single man. No, don't hit on her. But yeah, I'm going to start off with a single man just to make it easier so we can get that first point or first skill level going. Then we can register as a professional, aka prostitute. I swear when I tested out the gameplay, it wasn't this bad. Dude. Really? Really? She really just got jammed. Or she broke the elevator too. Oh, who is that? Robert Miller. Okay, we're gonna introduce ourselves to everybody in this room. Because it doesn't seem like they want to go upstairs. They want to stay down here where the party is in the lobby. It's a little weird, but oh well. Alright, you know what? Let's see if he is single. We're gonna do romantic. Is it? No. Friendly. Let's see if he is single. Where is the single? Here it is. Well, he is attracted to us. That's on the bright side. And I think the first guy we hook up with is going to be quite important because it's pretty much kind of like our first true... No, not love. Definitely not love. But the person we give our virginity to. Because technically, Nikita is a virgin. And we actually have to build up our relationship before proceeding any further. So we're gonna go and cry on shoulder. We're gonna chat. So I don't think we necessarily have to be friends, but we have to be highly acquainted. So our acquaintance bar has to be pretty high. So I guess maybe just to be friends on the safe side. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and brighten his day. And then ease in with some funny interactions. Then eventually slip in with the flirt. Well, at least he's caring. Who knows, maybe the first guy we hook up with will end up to be our husband or boyfriend or someone we go steady with. So this part is going to be really long considering it's the first part of this challenge. But it seems like we are getting along pretty well. We haven't had any negative interactions or negative results of all these little chit chat. But I'm really praying, guys, that I can keep this story going for you and not get completely sidetracked along the way like I always do. But we're gonna compliment his personality. Dude, this is really taking a little longer than I expected. And excuse the mouse clicking you do hear in the background. I did not have the mic setting on the setting I want it to be to avoid these little background clip and noises. But I didn't want to do it in 2 separate settings in case it sounded funny. Alright, we're getting up there. He's getting amused. He thinks we're okay. And it's already 9 p.m. and Nikita has school tomorrow and she has no homework. Oh, and I actually oh wait, she does have homework. In case I forgot to mention, I did expand the life of a teen just a little longer. Maybe by like 3 or 4 days. Because I feel like 12 days may not be enough. And there weren't any rules where we couldn't adjust the lifespan. Alright. So he is completely flirting with us. That is a good thing. Let's compliment his appearance. And let's just try flirting. So our acquaintance bar is going up kind of slightly. And I don't want her to stay out too late. Because I do want her to do homework in case she fails badly. Alright, as you can see, we are getting a lot of error trap, which sucks. But what can you do? Alright, and then we're gonna invite him over. Alright, let's stop chatting. And we do have a curfew, but for some reason I try to test out to see if we get arrested for staying out past curfew, and it never happened. So I don't know, maybe because it's a custom world, that's why it's not working. I don't know. Alright, flirting is definitely moving us along a lot quicker. Is he agreeing to come over? Yes, he is. Alright. So far, it's a success. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that way the whole time. And then, I think for the sake of making the gameplay a little quicker, I will cut in and out per travels. In case it takes too long. In case it takes really long. Alright, so he's coming over. We are not gonna sell this actually. We're gonna go ahead and put it in our inventory because I don't want to cheat in any way with this challenge. Alright, so let's try another compliment: personality, appearance. The reason I have had them come over or come home is so in case the curfew does work, I don't want to get arrested. Especially when she has school tomorrow and she still has not done her homework yet. She will be pretty tired, I will tell you that. She will be tired tomorrow. Let's try flirting. I'm really hoping to get us to a friend status. Because I don't know if that's considered a highly acquainted bar for us to start, getting busy. Getting busy. Being intimate. Alright, our bar is pretty dang high now. Pretty dang high. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and have a quick meal because we cannot afford to do anything else. I probably should have her go dumpster dive. Oh well. Oh well. And then the best thing about this little apartment here, we do have some dumpsters handy. And we do have the junkyard right over there, so it's perfect. Everything is working out perfectly. But it's definitely not gonna be like that later on. We are gonna struggle. Because having an easy challenge does make it seem really boring. And I don't think this challenge will be, how you say it, repetitive. Besides the whole intimate portion of the challenge, but everything should be pretty unique. Oh god, I hope you don't die from eating the jelly bean. This was already here. I didn't place it there, so I just left it alone. Alright, so Nikita is definitely going to be very tired. Without a doubt. Are we? No, we're still not friends yet. Let's call... Wait, can we call him over? Let's call over. And maybe ask him to stay the night. But I don't know if they're willing to... Don't. Don't. It's lagging. but that's not the dum 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 was about. I was just hoping that he doesn't get like a super bad mood from the jelly bean. Alright, so you know what? We'll skip the homework today. She has a C. And yeah, we'll go ahead and skip the homework. We are going to flirt some more. Hopefully it'll take her mind off the whole devastating event that had occurred recently. Actually, right yesterday or earlier today is when Thomas has passed away. So we're still only acquaintance. Let's try a heat of a moment kiss. That should really bump us up. And don't freak out. Oh no, he freaked out, but we were getting along so great. Can we apologize before he leaves? And my game is frozen. Hold up. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Alright, okay, let's apologize. Sincerely apologize to him. I swear, it took like 10 minutes to gain a little bar, and with that one interaction, we lose like a whole chunk. Just freaking perfect. Let's not do repeated. Alright, let's compliment his appearance. Alright, he's looking a little lost. Damn, we definitely... Oh no, we're friends. We are friends. We are definitely friends. Let's do a amorous hug. Alright, and we are just gonna jump in with a woohoo. And we do get paid for each woohoo, I think. But we need the first skill level of the Kama Sutra first. And then I did actually, in fact, added some hidden skills. So we will get skills for doing homework, along with, I guess, nerd influence and the Kama Sutra, which is gonna pretty much show the woohoo heart icon. Alright, I definitely may need to... No! Why didn't we ask him to stay over? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Oh my lord. Hold on. Let's see if we can call him over. Invite over. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get yelled at. But, wait, what? Is he still here? Oh no, he's still here. Oh my god, I think it's gonna work. I'm all excited like a little kid. And every time we get active, we're gonna have clothes to do laundry, and it's gonna suck. But I'm surprised he didn't change before he got into bed. Down. I'm like waiting for a jingle just because I'm so used to the 100 baby challenge, but I hope she does not get a jingle at all. At least not right now. But eventually we probably will need to probably make the challenge a little harder. And oh no, disappointing experience. This is her first time and she had a disappointment. Dude, Christian, you just did not bring it. Okay, we're gonna try one more time. Allowed to have regular clients. Actually, we cannot. Okay, we cannot woohoo with him more than once. But we definitely did not gain the skill of the Kama Sutra. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn her in for the night. And tomorrow we'll give it another go with Christian. We do need to take things a little slower. But as you can see, we didn't earn any simoleons because we don't have the first skill level of the Kama Sutra. Alright. I think he's leaving and I'm gonna have her sleep. Because she does have school in about not even 4 hours, 3.5 hours, dude. She's gonna be so tired. Oh, poor little Nikita. I should probably start off a little easier, not just jumping right into the woohoos. Yeah, bad move. Bad move on my part. But I think I will, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this part here. It's been a pretty long part, and we'll probably pick back up when Nikita gets off school tomorrow, so we can kind of get her situated with the dumpster diving, the homework situation, and so forth. Alright, so I hope you guys are enjoying the first episode of The Working Girl. I am really excited to continue recording, so I probably will record maybe one or two more parts, pre record them, and have them ready for you in case it gets busy because, as you know, this weekend is Thanksgiving, so a lot of family gathering, and I do have work. And the life of an adulthood, it sucks, I know. Alright, so like I said, hope you guys did enjoy this. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you are in fact enjoying the first part. And of course, feel free to leave some comments down below since I don't really get any, but I would really love your feedback on how this is going so far. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. Bye.